Mr. Cox, she is logged in now? Okay, you already asked him this. What time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna read the violation. There's only two. And then you tell me if you plead guilty or not guilty with or without a statement, okay? And we're gonna handle them as we go.
Yes, sir.
So it's a long one, so listen. The subject, I will not engage in any criminal activity, nor will I associate with people who are known to be involved in criminal activity. I will avoid bars and casinos. I will refrain from the illegal use of drugs or alcohol. The subject failed to engage in any criminal activity by being arrested. That was wrong. They wrote that wrong. But you violated the condition by being arrested by the Kenner Police Department on September 21st, 2025 for home invasion, stalking, domestic abuse battery by strangulation, 2 counts domestic abuse, child endangerment, and simple criminal damage to property. As to the violation, you pled not guilty. So tell me what went on.
Honestly, I wasn't around the situation, and the female I was dealing with at the time, like, she basically put the charges on me and said I did all that. But apparently, I guess out of all the charges, most of them were dropped, and the only ones I was left with was the felony domestic abuse, and the home invasion is dropped, and I think it was unauthorized inhabiting of it and dwelling, something like that. And basically, that's it. But I have evidence proving like I did nothing. When I got in here, she sent a letter to me and said that she was sorry for, she said something like, I love you in this time of need. I'm sorry for what you're going through. She was like, if you need anything, I'm here for you. I love you. And let the people know that you reside there for the fake charges. And she said the fake charges and the home stuff. And basically,
Okay.
she was like, let the people know that I paroled at the house, because that's what my parole was at the address that they saying that I allegedly home invaded. I paroled there, I got mail there, and that's why I was staying there at the time.
Okay.
And after that, she wrote me another letter saying,
Okay. Let's talk about the night of the offense. You saying you wasn't there at all?
no, I went there, but everything she said happened didn't happen. Like, what she said happened, that didn't happen.
But what about the marks on her face?
I didn't touch her, did not touch her.
They got, I mean, her pictures show injuries. Her house shows damage.
I could honestly say if she had marks on her face, that came from whatever she did, but that was something old. But I didn't do it nothing. I did go through the door, but I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing at all.
Let me tell you this, why do you wait and go to court before you came in front of us?
Say it again. No,
Why do you wait till all your charges were disposed before you came before us?
I didn't know I had that option. This came before everything. Like, when my parole officer came to see me, she was like, this is what's going on, and your parole board hearing is such and such date. And I was like, oh, all right, well, I have evidence that she basically saying like all the charges were fake. The home invasion charge was fake, and that she dropped the charges. She came and dropped the charges, like, on and everything. So I didn't think I had a choice but to go through this like this. This is my first time ever going through anything like this.
The girlfriend is the girl. No.
But I had 3 witnesses, my girl and 2 other witnesses that were supposed to be at the hearing on the Zoom video.
Yeah,
all
you
the
got,
evidence that I need.
some people here. You got your girlfriend here, Moesha Holmes.
Yes, sir.
That's your new girlfriend, or
that's my new girl.
Okay, and Ryan Smart, a friend, and Wesley Adams.
Yes, sir.
Friend. Which, I mean, before I start talking with all of them, I mean, I got, I don't know. I would have liked to see these kind of charges disposed before they would come in front of the board. So we wouldn't have to try the case right here. Especially this. I got enough information. Okay, all right. So you saying you didn't hit her? You saying that you didn't put the marks on her face? I mean, the report goes into a lot of detail.
Right, that was false details.
Did you kick the door in?
No.
Okay. And we have some police videos too that show a lot too. Okay, let me ask you this. Let's speak to the people out of here on your behalf. Militia Holmes. Go ahead, Militia.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, tell us what you want us to know about him.
What I want y'all to know is that, the day that the incident happened, he was getting phone calls and was told to come pick his property up and stuff like that. And, she just kept blowing up the phone for him to come get his stuff. So everything I know is that, that he went to go pick up his property and that she called the phone, letting him know that he could come over there and get the property. So he went over there, got his property, and he came back to my house. She ended up calling and texting his phone, harassing him and stuff like that, basically saying that she wasn't gonna stop until he ended up in jail. And she ended up getting on social media, stalking and harassing me. And, basically saying that now that he's in jail, she's sitting back and she's smiling. She was like, I did my damage, so now I'm sitting back chilling. And she just basically just want to keep him in jail and, try to make his life miserable because he with me now. Because now I got to go through the stuff. I have to go through her stalking me and coming to my job and stuff like that. So I believe everything that she did say is not true. And she, like he said, he also, she sent him letters in jail, basically saying everything that she said, accused him of wasn't true.
Okay.
And my
All
parole
right.
officer, in the preliminary hearing, my parole officer seen the letter. I guess her supervisor that was present saw the letter. And when they read it, they basically just looked at me like, oh, is she serious? And I'm like, yeah, it's right there. It's clear as day. When they asked me for a statement, I let them know, like, her letter that she just sent me is my statement.
I'll ask you some more questions. Let's finish with the people here to speak on your behalf. Ryan Smart.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
So, first I would like to explain to you how we met Kendrick, my husband and I. Kendrick is or was at the time my husband's daughter's stepdad. We are the girl, the girl who's put in the false charges. She's our child's mother. And we became close with Kendrick because he definitely has an affinity for the little girl, and we want to co-parent as best as possible. And for a while, Kendrick was making it a lot better. We thought that she had changed, but this is a part of her character. This is what she does. My husband has been through a lot of really traumatic experiences. She has done the same type of things to him, and I'll let him explain what she's done to him. But to me, she has harassed me. She's been in my medical records because she worked at Ochsner. She posted my personal medical information on the internet. And because we're trying to co-parent and do what's best for the child, a lot of times she gets off scot-free with her actions. And so that's why I feel like she thought that she could do this to Kendrick and get away with it because of the position that he's in. Because my husband works in fugitive recovery, it's a little bit harder for her to do things like call the police and set up lies because he doesn't have the same background or the same position that Kendrick is in. But she used his parole to her advantage. There were several times that we had gone to pick Kendrick up because we didn't want to see him back in the position that he's in now. And my family has really embraced him. My mother, me, our other children all know and love Kendrick, and he's definitely a really great addition to our family. He's really a kind person, and he's really trying to do the best that he can and turn all of this around and make it a positive situation. But unfortunately, he was in love with somebody who was using the system to her advantage, and this is something that she definitely does a lot.
Okay.
It I really can't even explain to you how much I've been through with this lady. So I really understand where he's coming from. And it really breaks my heart to see him in this position when he doesn't deserve that, because he's really trying to do the right thing.
Okay, have you filed charges on her before?
I have never filed charges on her, but I do have a lot of evidence.
Okay,
The
I just wanted to know if you had filed charges for the medical records and stuff.
No, I actually am working with a lawyer on the issue with the medical records. And I do have several other people that my husband has dated previous to dating me that she harassed as well, that we are working on getting together to go to Oshner and speak to them about what she's been doing.
Okay,
It's out of hand.
all right. And let's hear from Wesley Adams.
Hello, good morning. How you doing?
Good.
Yes, like my wife said, me and Kendrick, we wound up getting very close because him and my daughter have a great relationship, and we were co-parenting through him. My daughter's autistic, so we was co-parenting through him. The things that he was going through, I also went through. The difference is that because I work in future recovery, I didn't let it get to this point, but I have video of her trying to get me to hit her and saying that I'm going to call the police on you. I got the police downstairs, all because I didn't answer the phone. She really needs help. And it's sad to see that Kendrick has gone through the situation because of the simple fact that she doesn't get her way. The reason why she's upset is because Kendrick had then moved on, and he is with the young lady that you're seeing on the screen. And we all witnessed her harass him to come get his stuff, harass him saying that she's going to call his probation officer, harass him about old videos that may have happened way before that he's already went and sit down for. And when he does finally like either go do that or try to help her, because she'll cry and say, I don't have bill money, I don't have light bill. And you got to understand that she has isolated Kendrick from all his relatives, right? Because they don't understand what the situation is. But I've been there, I've done
Why
it,
does
I
he
understand
keep
it.
going back? I got to know this. Why does he keep going back if
It's
she's that
The
bad?
child.
it's the child. He's attached to the child, right? And what she does is she uses the child to say that child needs this and child needs that, right? That's why her being autistic is very important, right? She doesn't speak, she's nonverbal, so she always credits she doesn't have help and that the child is suffering. So I went through that situation too, because this is my child. But Kendrick has developed a relationship with the child to where when she does need help, when she does need help with the child, he'll go there and he'll try to help. And she'll play this game like she's changing and she needs help, and she plays a game, and I know it's a game, and I've told Kendrick he had to learn it himself that she's playing a game, and we have to stick together to make her understand that she can't do people this, because everybody in this room is willing to be on the team for the baby, right? Me and Kendrick got close for the baby. Like me and him have no, other than this, we have no contact or no, me and him from two different walks of life. But because of the child, we have decided to come together. And she's so difficult that I couldn't talk to her. So I would co-parent through Kendrick. And that's how me and him got close. When I need something about the baby or something like that, I talk to him. Because you can't talk to her, you can't deal with her. She has no understanding. So when situations happen to where she would get upset about something small and put him out in the rain or something like that and say, I'm gonna call the police on you because I can't get this and the third, and make up these stories. We'll just go get him and tell him come by us for a little while. So he has been by my house several times. It's sort of the apartment complex that he was staying here, but he was really staying over there. But when she gets upset like that, we'll go get him.
Okay, I got you, and I think I've got what I need from you. So I appreciate it. Thank you for calling.
All right.
All right. All right, I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Cox, why do you keep going back over there? This is not y'all first problem. This is not y'all first rodeo.
Honestly, like he said, the child is autistic. I've been in her life since she was 2 years old, all the way up into 5, and she's nonverbal. And before I came in her life, like she wouldn't talk, like she wouldn't say anything. But me being there, dealing with her, working with her, talking to her, helping her with like her schoolwork, because she does go to school. I helped the child progress, like, and me and the child built a relationship to where even if she would go by her father's house when he did get her, me and the child, like she would be looking for me while she there, like because I'm dealing with her every day.
Talk about what you did with her, not about the child. Understand that. I applaud you for everything you've done with that child. You've done very good. Most people wouldn't go as far as you did. But I need to know what happened that night. I mean, I got pictures of the doors kicked in, damage to property, her face.
The door honestly had been like that because the house that she was staying in it's an old house. Like that's not nothing. It's not up to par. But as far as the scratches and stuff on her, I didn't do that. I didn't none of that.
Did you send her any text messages after this?
No, she texted my phone and blew my phone up. I even got a new phone, so she couldn't do that.
Okay, so you didn't send her no photos or anything of you?
No, if anything, she sent me photos.
Her.
She sent me photos.
So you didn't send them to her, kind of letting her know that, hey, I got all of this?
No.
Okay, think I have any more questions.
I want to ask a question. The children were saying that she was, the officers from the film we got, that there was 2 little girls look like.
It was her daughter and I guess her godchild present.
Yeah, they were saying about somebody beat her.
See, I don't see how they could say that if one of them is nonverbal and the other one, I dealt with it. Like when I was getting my stuff, I spoke to her. Like she's like a niece to me.
Okay. I have no question.
No.
Yes, the day we're talking about, that's September the 21st of 2025, is that correct?
That's the day I was arrested.
That's the day you were arrested?
Yes, sir.
When did it happen?
She alleged it happened probably, I'm gonna say a week to 2 weeks before that.
Okay. Were you arrested at her house on July the 8th of 2025?
No, sir. No, yes, sir. And that was false. It was false. They released me on it because I did nothing. They said I violated a stay-away order, which wasn't true because I paroled at the house. I was getting my stuff out of the house to leave, and they stopped me, stopped the Uber I was getting in, took me to jail, and that would lead to me having to go back and get my stuff still.
Okay, and that was in July.
Right.
We hadn't talked about that today, have we? Okay, tell me about that. Did you get put in jail and have to bond out?
No, I got put in jail, and all right, they said I had a warrant in NOPD, which wasn't me, it was a different person. They said I violated a stay-away order. My parole officer cleared that up because she said I paroled there. And as far as the other charges, they just released me. I didn't have to bond out or anything. They released me.
Did you have to go back to court or anything on them?
No, sir.
And that was in July.
Yes, sir.
Why did the police come over there?
Because I came to get my stuff, and like always, she play games like she want me there, like she don't want me to leave. And once I come there and spend all my money helping her do whatever she need to do, soon as the money gone, it's time for you to go. So once I was trying to get my stuff together and go, she made a scene. Basically, she made a scene just so I could leave, like I could hurry up and leave without getting my stuff. Basically, threatened to call the police. Let my PO know.
Isn't that the same day she tried to hit you with the car?
Yeah.
But then you go back over there and say, you're not my son.
The only reason why I'm going back and forward is because of the child, the love and the affection I have for the child. Like I'm willing to look past everything for the
Willing to
child.
put it
That's where I
down.
was at with it. But now I'm at the point where this is the second or third time you done this to me, so I can't keep being stupid and going back. I can't keep doing the same thing, and you keep putting me in a situation that I'm in now. So honestly, I'm done with that situation. That was my whole purpose for moving on and getting a new girlfriend.
If you're released,
Continue.
do you plan to go back? Have you got?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Not at all.
This case needs to go to court. This case, we are not judges, we're not jury today. And this case definitely needs to be in court and decided and get back to us from there. When is your court date on this charge?
Yeah, December 8th, I think they said.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make a motion that we continue this hearing until after the court date.
I agree.
Okay, we got a motion.
A second.
I don't know if it needs a motion or just a vote.
Just a vote, probably.
Just a vote. Okay, we have two votes and I concur. We feel like we need to get a little more information and see, we want your court date to come and go because this is too complicated.
Yeah, for us to figure out.
Too volatile. This is a volatile situation and we don't want to be responsible for releasing you into a situation that causes someone to get hurt, either you or her. So therefore, as of 11:54 in the morning, your case has been continued. And we want to hear what happens in court on these cases. And that does not mean to say that if you are found innocent, there may be some information or evidence that comes up. And so a finding of innocent or drop charges does not mean this matter is resolved. Just means that we want to get that behind us before we make our determination. So as of around 11:55, your case is continued into the hearing.